Okay, so this is the second tutorial for the InDesign poster. We just changed this image to be minus 90 degrees. I am going to unlock this. So this is in charge of the width and the height. Whoops. The width and the height. So if I unlock it, then I can make things longer and wider or more narrow as I need it. Okay, so what I am going to do, I'm going to place it in this area, and then I am going to place it behind. Actually, I'm going to bring these people forward. So if I bring these people forward, so object, arrange, bring to front. Now they're in front of these guys. So then I need to select these guys again. I select on the one image, hold my shift key down, and then select a second image. I do the same thing. Object, arrange, bring to front. Okay, so I've now created where I'm going to place some text over here. Let's just take a look and see what it looks like. Okay, this one's even more narrow. So I'm going to click on this image. I'm just going to make it a little more narrow. Okay. Okay, and then just taking a look here. Okay, so it looks like there's a brown, let's see, a brown opaque box. That's 58%. Okay, so we're going to go here. Let's do our box here. So I'm going to create a box here. Sort of created my own panel. So you can be as creative as you want. So I want to add some color on here, a brown color. So what I'm doing is I created a picture box rectangle frame tool, and I'm going to click here, these lines, and create a new color swatch. And then I'm able to either pull the toggles where I want, what color I want. I could also pick a Pantone color. For our purposes, we're just going to keep it here. So I'm just going to find a brown color. Here's a brown color. So by adjusting your cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, this constitutes a 4-color printing job. Okay, so that gave me a brown. And then I'm going to go to my opacity, which is right here. Okay, when I hover over it, it allows me to change this to 58, and you'll notice how that brown box is lightening. Okay, so it just gave me sort of a panel to work with to put other text on also. However, I do want to bring, again, there's a lot of bringing to front going on here. Click on one image, then another image, then another image, and I'm going to bring those all to front. Object, arrange, bring forward or bring to front. So it allows me to create this box, but yet still bring those images forward. Okay, it looks like these images are still a lot bigger too. Okay, I'm going to, remember to lock this. So remember your image, it has to be within this page in order to see it. Okay, again, I'm just taking a look here. Oops. Okay, I think this page is also a little smaller. shrink it down. Okay, so we've sort of set up our images where we want them around about. Okay, just going to save my image again, a new file. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I have given you the text. I'm just going to find the text file here. So I have a Word file. It's called poster text. Looks like this. Okay, so you can highlight all of this and copy it. Whoops. Control C. Okay, in the Word document. This is always going to be something that you get from your client also. You'll always get text. Then what you're going to do is you'll create a text box in InDesign and just paste that text in there. Okay, you can make it larger. You can read it a little bit. And now you have your text to copy and paste to drop in your file. Okay, so the Sydney Street Choir is your large text. That is the name of it. So I'm going to create a new text box. I'm going to refer to my other file. Now this Sydney Street Choir is all caps, and it's Chosense, the name of the font. Chosense Regular. Okay, you can just take a look here. 76 point for the little one and 204. So I'm going to change my font size to 204. So when it's that large, it's going to come out of my text box here. And then the Sydney was 76. Okay, and Street Choir. Okay, so notice with my other one, it's on an angle. Also the leading is, oops, I'm just going to move this over so you can see the leading is 176. And 118 over here, and 176. Okay. 176, and this one's 118. I might even close up on this even more. See how this looks. Okay, so if I take a look, so this is, oh, I didn't change my font, Chosense Regular. Okay, so again, highlight it. Chosense. Okay. And this will be 176. Okay, so for the most part, the text is okay. It's got Chosen's font. And then I'm going to put it on an angle. Okay, let's see what kind of angle this is. So this is on a little bit of an angle, 3%. Okay, so if I click this, I do 3%, and it's just on a little bit of an angle. Okay, we'll put it up here. There you go, we have our title. I think we need to adjust things, bring them down. That tape needs to come down also, so we sort of get a sense of how big things should be, if we were right on with it or not. And we just sort of move things around a little bit, which is fine. We'll work it all in there. That's part of the design process, is figuring out what works and what doesn't. Again, file save to keep saving your files. Okay, performs with needs to be in that piece of tape. That is Minion Pro 22 point. So performs with, I'm just going to copy that out of my text, put it in its own text box, and then it's going to be 22 point Minion Pro. Again, it's on a 3-degree angle, just like, oh, was this on a 3-degree angle? Sorry, 15-degree angle. This was a 15. I'm going to do 15 just like that. Let me place it on top of the piece of tape. It's like it might need to go a little bit more. Whoops, maybe a little less. Okay, I guess this could be like, yeah, around 13 degrees. So I'm seeing all these lines that I want to just get rid of because I want to be able to see my design better. So go under View, drop down to Extras, Hide Framed Edges, and it'll get rid of all those lines. All right, performs with should be all caps. So we're going to highlight my text. Remember, if I click this big T, I can get all caps real quick. Okay. Again, file save. Okay. Okay, so let's do this Sydney Street Choir and this whole text. Just to, so it's Minion Pro 18 on 27. And the only thing that's caps is Sydney Street Choir. So I'm going to just take this out, highlight it, I'm going to cut it, put it in its own text box. Okay, and then it was Minion Pro. Let's see, what was the point size again? 18 on 27. So we need to change this to 18 on 27. Oops. And then we can put the text box here and make it as wide and or as tall as we want it. So it does look like we need to shift this guy down. And then we can open up this. So when you see this, that means there's more text underneath it that you need to see. I'm going to shift this image up a little bit. And that we have a little more room for our text. That seems about right. Okay. Again, file save. Okay, let's look at our other text that we have. We have Sydney Street Choir. All right, we do need to create this box. Let's do the box first, this blue box with the web address. So it's a blue rectangle filled with a cyan color. And then the Sydney Street Choir is, let's look and see what point size it is. It is Minion Pro, let's see, 26 point. Okay. Okay, so let's take the web address, cut it, put it in its own text box, and then we said it was 26 point. And Minion Pro.